Hello and welcome. Right, not checking my sound, not learning my lessons. No, we're good. Yeah, smashing. It's alright. I'm trying to get really good at checking every single session that my sound and everything's alright. Now, the only oil we should be doing, which was last in March, was the sunflower, and we didn't have enough, so we didn't miss anything. So the field's flooded. Everything's done. We've done all the weeding. We're in a really good position. So let's just crack on now. There is a difference between the last session, and that is that they've got the sleep anytime. Yeah, I've got to get used to its new name because I've got used to this being right. So we'd stick to 8 o'clock. Yeah, I do like it. I really do love the fact you've got freedom with it. Well, as it used to be, sleep anywhere, sleep anytime. I've got to get used to it. I hate it when we got used to the name of. It's like I'm not going to say it. Yeah, on the when we soften, it was not called that on FS. Yeah, no, we need to be getting in the habit of like doing this and flood. Yeah, we do. That's the thing that we've got to do. We should. Let's have a look. Oh, the Treffler. Is this? I'm not sure if this is exactly shallow cultivators I used. We've got a cultivator already, so we don't need any of it. What I'm trying to... It's alright. I have a confession to make. I made a right hash of things, and I've gone back because I've made such a hash of things that it really silly schoolboy mistakes. So I'm sort of giving myself another chance because I've just destroyed the footage and I've just rolled it back. So I'm trying to not be so silly that I did last time. I don't know what on earth I was thinking, but yeah. So oh, it's a good tick up as well. Right, so we've flooded the fields. We've already done all the weeding. Let's have a quick look though. Let's the fields tell us what needs doing, really. That's probably the best way. Why is field 25 not showing us anything when it's got sunflowers? Have I switched sunflowers off or something? Oh, well, that explains a lot. Yeah, one of the things I did was the sunflowers were dead. I allowed them to wither. I don't know how that happened. I sometimes get so focused on other things, but you do rely on this type of thing telling you. So yeah, the fact that mind you, that's not really important. It would be the growth stage that would be really important, and that would still have been all right. Yeah, so we're still fantastic. Now, have we got any weeds? Oh, indeed, we did lime, but yeah, no, that's called needs rolling. We know it does. Yeah, we've not got a roller yet. And mulched, yeah, there's only field 49 and watered. Oh, well, that is true actually. Well, we can actually see the water bit. Never thought of leaving that on. Yeah, that's probably now we know that the fertilising's done completely on everything. That can be sort of switched off. I've got to use these better. But they're not. It's a bit different really from the ones in FS22. So right, that's watered. So that's all we need to do. There's still some weird glitchy things going on with the graphics. Oh, we've checked I've checked the sales, don't worry. So we'll go through till tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Yeah, because we've looked at the growing. That's the screen you need to look at, because when it goes golden, then it's fairly obvious you need to get cracking. Now then, yeah, it's true. There's a couple of bad things about me rolling it back, but let's just have a look at the sales today. No, yeah, I think these are the same. It looks to me like, yeah, with that, because that's a very good price for one that's normally 700,000. Gordon Bennett, I could buy a continent for that. Yeah, I mean, I love that. I do love the Modular Express. That's my favourite one. But we're not in cotton at the minute. So it looks like, yeah, I'll explain what I'm talking about. Yeah, the one thing that is bad is we had bought a harvester, and we won't have bought that now, and it was a fence, and we've only got one fence, and it's that one. So we've lost out quite badly. Yeah, unfortunately, but we can't afford any of those. They are well beyond us. So it's June, so I believe one thing we should see is, well, two things, because I made two mistakes last time. Yeah, I didn't actually do this every day. Yeah, I'm not in the habit yet, you see. So that's flooded. So we should see that the oats are nearly... What? Oh no, the oats are... Yeah, so weed... Yeah, no, they will be ready next month. So we're on... Yeah, we're okay. Now then, June, something is selling this month, I remember. June. And it is... This is the one we missed last time that I really did kick myself, because we've got lots of this. And it is at top price, just dropping. So with that in mind, let's get that done, because this is our real bread and butter. Now I believe I've got some even in the sheds. That's another thing I did wrong. Yeah, I'd forgotten that we'd... Yeah, it's what it is I'm a bit of a rusher. I don't know if I've got my... No, I haven't. Let's put those up. I am a bit of a rusher. Instead of just relaxing and letting, you know, like... Just having a quick look around, just to see is there anything I've missed. Now, I think this is the Russell. Now, I might not have put them in yet. It might have been that I put them in to get something else in. No, because it's the Russell. I'm sure it got something. Yeah, we have a shed load. Now that is a point actually. I don't really know how this works with the time saver stock check, whether it sees that or whether it sees all of it, so I'm not sure. We shall see, because it's not in storage for saying it's not. Oh, I just think, oh, I did, I actually did. I know it was my fault. Yeah, I really did. This is going to be fun, really, in a way. And this is what makes sheds like this bad. Yeah, well, you really need, and you see, all my life, you see, yeah, it's not an easy way to do this, really. Yeah, it's a bit low, isn't it? But we first of all need to get that, like, at the right level, and then we angle it down slightly is better than not. Okay, that should have worked. So it should go under it. Okay, that's what you know. And this is why sheds like this are not a good idea in the game. Yeah, that should have worked actually, that is true. Okay, well there is another way for us to do this. You wouldn't do it in real life because you could sort of see better, but yeah, we could sort of really extend the boom fully. And then just very... Oh, I've forgotten it does that closey bit, doesn't it, as well? Things you've got to do in this game to compensate for the fact that it's not real. Yeah. Ah, okay, it really doesn't like to go underneath it. Well, I've sort of helped in a way. Lord Bennett. It's weird, isn't it? Because the sunflower oil is supposed to be probably more concentrated. It's only one level. Yeah, so it's weird, isn't it? By looking at this, I was thinking, oh, I've got a lot of this, but you haven't. It's just actually there's more bottles, which is a bit confusing. You know, the difference. Because yeah, that is true. Actually, it doesn't make, unless of course the bottles are bigger. Never thought of that. Should be right. Yeah, I'm not getting any better with the. I suppose I might be. Yeah, you get good and bad days. I think when you're doing things like this. Yeah, and and also in the very last session where when I looked back and thought you've made a right ash of this, I just think you ought to do it all over again to see if you can learn farming all over again. I remember you've got the one in the shed as well, and I think there's more. Yeah, I don't know what I really don't know, because it had nothing to do with the sunflower not being sort of shown. That had absolutely nothing to do with it at all. Right, it's just it should work. I'll just gently push it a little. I'm going to get too excited. Now that is either not fully formed or it's sunflower oil. Yeah, that is. It was only 750 litres when it was, you know, like on sale, when it should have been sold. So although, like, I think last time I beat myself up about it, I'm not going to, because really we've taken it the right thing. Yeah, one other thing, as I'm sort of modding now, and I say that in a very loose way because it's only at a very low level. Yeah, the mods that I've done are more like alterations rather than. Yeah, I've not got the capability of the. I know how to do Blender a little, and yeah, there's a lot to that, but I don't know how to edit the i3D files, the actual things that are already done. Or I could sort of create from scratch a little, but I don't. It's a real big subject. To begin with, I think you would be better to. Oh, okay. Well, that's one way to let go of them. It would be like that as well. Yeah, we just need to lift it a little higher. Right. So we've rectified our error of this particular nature. We've done the weeding. We've done and we've not forgotten to do the rice oil this time. Let's just make sure that there's no more in storage as well. I thought we've got more than this. You see, the sunflower oil could be like in the way, and that's the only bad thing about this as well, is the one of the bad things, not the only. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. When I was editing these things, I was looking at the productions. I've not finished them yet, the editing of this, but is there any rice? You see, there's 3,090. Oh no, it's inputs. Rice oil is 373, so we are actually exactly where we should be, and everything is rectified. And we'll have a look at which one we're selling at. And I hope it's the farmer's market, because I hate the one, the port one that's, yeah, it's a right rigmarole going through about 10 sets of traffic lights. Right, let's try to get into good habits and do these manually. It's more immersive, because it's, yeah, you're trying your best to. Right, so let's look, shall we first? So we are selling the rice oil. It is indeed at the farmer's market. Let's get that sold. Yes, I've let notes to self stop rushing so much. So we've done everything, check the sales. Next month we will be doing the harvest. Yes. Actually, I'd like to do it in this session. I would. I don't think there's any reason why we can't. I think this is what I was. That's what I got in my head, was the fact that we've got the harvest next month, and what I did was, instead of like checking to see if there was anything, because I knew that was the really annoying thing, is I knew that it was coming up, and I'd said this at the beginning of the session that no longer exists, was that I've already done this, so I know. It was just like that. I got in my head, right, we've got to go and do the harvest, and I just forgot everything else. I didn't flood the fields that morning. I didn't, yeah, all of those things that I'd said at the beginning of the session. We need to flood the fields every day. Yeah, but no, I didn't do that, did I? Oh, come on, for heaven's sake. You should have sensors on your lights in Japan. Yeah, they should tell you there's no one but me waiting, and it should change to green. In a place like a city like this, that's a mistake, Giants. It is. Now, if there was anybody waiting at the other ones, I can totally understand. Right, we're not. Which way are you going? Are you just crossing, or? Yeah, I got stuck behind a lady yesterday who walked just as I came in, and I had to follow her the entire length of the thing. So that, you see, that's better. Although, oh no, she's just in different clothes. No, we're kidding. No, that's I think that's Farmagill, the one in. No, there's also a Japanese lady as well. Have I lost? Was it only three? Right. Also, let's learn my lessons and pull wide. Yeah. Oh, actually, though, I might not be in the. Oh, I am. 7685. That's better. It is. We're making a bit of cash. We also make a lot. Obviously, our bread is doing nicely. We make a lot of our bread as well. It's beginning to sort of take shape. It's one thing I am trying to do is make an enhanced small productions. I quite like them. I think Jets have done a very good job with them. They're not terribly far off, I don't think. Unlike most, I mean, the big productions. I don't know why you pay 36,000 for a little production and then you pay 300,000 for a giant production that's only marginally better than the little one. Apart from the fact you can sell from that place, that's a massive improvement. But yeah, I have no idea. Right, so then, yeah, there are some sheds, and they wouldn't break the bank. It would be nice to actually have a look, actually, and do something a little less work-like. It's very similar to my favourite black sheep modding. I think the only place really it could go is down there, and I do think I'm probably right. It's this one here, actually. Yeah, it's even opened up on it. No, this land is. This land is? Huh? Land is not owned by you. Hang on a minute. I think you'll find it is, unless the game has gone wrong, because we bought this entire field. I believe that is definitely owned by you. Oh, hang on a minute, though. Nah, if you look closely, the bit closest the road isn't, so we may well, actually, have to pull the Great Plains out of the way a sec. We might need to push these out of the way, because these might be in the way now. Yes. So there is a bit of a strip that it's telling the truth about that I didn't realise we didn't own. So yeah, it's telling the truth. Where I was trying to go, we don't own it. So let's just stick these far back. I am a bit zoomed out, so really, it's not. Just give myself maximum space. Let's pull that out of the way too, because that's going to be in the road as well. And even if it wasn't in the roads, well, I've got to learn my lesson from that. Even FS22 was the same. If you've got things on the edge of where you're going to stick things down, it affects the building, as the ground layer. It really is awful if you leave something in the way. Now then, why am I all over the place? Because of the new steering. Yeah, I apologise in advance, because this new steering that Giants have brought in, that it was beautiful last session, or I'm talking about like what it would have been on this last session. Well, I do need my windows clean. That's disgraceful. Right, let's try. Now, is that good enough? Yeah, because that is a point. We might have to really... Oh, wow. Seriously, that far? Now, that I don't believe. We really do own a lot of the way that, like that. Yeah, I can't see that that would be wrong. No, that's surely not right. Okay, let's have a look at this. Oh no, again, yeah. There's a big... So we own a little patch of right next to the road. Let's zoom right in. And then we don't own quite a bit there. So really the best place we could be doing it is really where that tree is. Where the caravan is, really. That would work we could, I suppose, go into the... Yeah, I suppose what we could do is... Okay, because it's like that, and that is probably telling the truth. Should be right near our... Yeah, but isn't that going to get in the way of... I hate this when, you know, it's like, oh, would it go there? No, then you're going to block that. Yeah, even that. Oh, land is not owned by you, so there is a bit over here. Oh, no, it's probably on the road. That's probably telling the truth. Yeah, now this is all owned by us, but it's flying. Could we do it sort of like up there? I know we'd have to chop some trees down. That's not... That's not what I was expecting, but... Probably. I suppose we might have to do that. I'd like to level a bit to make this a bit more like friendly to us. So that's a no-no, unfortunately. So we're going to go through till next month then. Yeah, that's a real shame. Hope we can't afford any of that. And it's still 8 o'clock. We're going to get the harvest, so it means we're going to need to lease again a harvester. Yes, because actually I've been saying that I've not seen any low, oh, that's a nice tick-up for us. Very nice. Now let's learn a lesson. Let's check. I don't know that it will need flooding, but we still had quite a lot of damage. No, we're good this month. We have been good, or every single month we've remembered to do that. So we should now see, in the month of July, that field of oats is now ready. We can see ready to harvest. Yay, fantastic. So we've not forgotten it. So then, yeah, we need to... no, this looks different. I don't know, actually. Did I remember? Didn't I say I'd already got the Prolander? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out whether the drops are the same every single time. Yeah, as in, like, it does it 6 months in advance, because obviously we've gone back quite a lot. So we need to lease a... why do you not go up? Because I'm on the wrong one. Yeah, I'm still not fully used to this. I'm sort of getting there most of the time I do it and don't make a fool of myself like that. But so we can... Oh, that's right, the Rossomash. I still actually prefer... Look at the difference in the storage of that for that extra 25 grand. Yeah, unless I will be definitely paying the extra to lease this. Yeah, for 5329. Now then, we also need to lease a header. So we have got a header, but not that kind. Or have we? Have we gone back? We want the slightly bigger one. We do indeed. Right, now then, we're going to employ a trick. Oh no, I was going to say we've just looked and it was ready. That's because we're not looking at the right fields. Right, yeah, we have got the other header, that's alright. We're going to be a little bit naughty, right, because we're going across, land, and we're going to, like, you wouldn't go on the road with this, is what I'm trying to say. But we can do the same thing with the big header as well. That is, we're not going on the road. We can employ a bit of a trick, although we have got to make a bit of a run for it at one point. So is there anything other than the harvest to do? So I'm thinking, why do I not do it? Last time I didn't. So yeah, we'll do. Let's just grab the lorry there and bring that to the side, ready for us. Yeah, I'm really pleased that we got this. Oh, sunflowers. Yeah, I need to stick that back in the... When I say back in, what I mean is stick it in this. Okay, why not? Am I hitting something? For because I could not go any further back. I'll be careful, because my back doors will like bash if I'm not careful. That's it, fantastic. Yes, I did try in advance of like making the rice field. I keep beating myself and saying, oh, I didn't really fully well. I don't know that I could make this field any bigger. It's too close to the poles. So if you try to extend it, I literally spent about 20 minutes trying to do it off camera, because I'd like to spend 10 minutes on camera and I couldn't make it work. So we're leaving the rice fields where it is and how big it is, because if you go any bigger, you like get object clashes that it really doesn't like. So watch the stones as well. The stones just here. I think it's fairly. If we're doing it, we don't need to worry about it them going, oh, it's in the way, even though it's a long way away. It's about middle of the field-ish. So with equidistant, I like using that word. It's a nice word, equidistant. Yeah. Wow, it's a long way down there. Right, so we're not really being naughty. I like this. I love my draper headers, really. Yeah. The one thing I did notice, which if you look closely, this path is not in the middle. It's actually more to the left, because I'm in the middle, and that's how I noticed. I thought, hang on a minute, I'm not on the path and I'm in the middle. Yes, I think one of the lads at Giants had been like on the razzle the night before, and yeah, we need to be like speeding time a bit. Yeah, and I think he's not the paths have to be, but most humans, it is a thing that they are like that. So let's just speed up time a little bit until we've got some sunshine in July. Yeah, it's amazing. I've said this a few times. How much you miss your ease of life mods, and you realise, oh, you know, I never realised how much I relied on that. The increasing the speed jobby, that's one that I miss a lot. Let's give it a few minutes to try as well. 11 o'clock will do nicely. Yeah, I mean, 360 is not terrible, but like if you were trying to speed up till 3 o'clock, it does take a little bit longer. Right, it should be now dry, and we haven't opened up. So I am going to say my words, because I'm going to do this time. Yeah, I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Well, it appears that the tools are pretty rubbish at present. It does. We're going to have to sell that straight away. That is really awful. What a departure. Now, I thought I'd got the mod on that gives me the full value within the first month. And I ticked everything, so we're going to give myself... Yeah, because this is a sheer... I'm not having that when we don't want to sell it. We can't level underneath it, so that's like cheating. It is, definitely, because we really want that. It's just that your tools are not working at present, so well, yeah, it was me thinking, yay, I can actually use that. Defeated by the grounds and defeated by the tools. So yeah, the tools will not go underneath something, which is pretty rubbish, really. Yeah, I know, I'm in your roads, I know, I'm going to shift. Yeah, my bad. I thought we were going to get something done that's going to permanently be good for the farm. We could, of course, yeah, I don't really need to be quite, I suppose, it is possible we could put it here, but we'd have to level beforehand. But I think the game's better at levelling, which, of course, it's going to have to, because basically the level tool doesn't work. I mean, it does work, sort of, but it doesn't work as it should work. That's what I mean. Yeah, it's obviously you need to level to something. As soon as you do, it like goes, oh, it's an object, I can't level to this. Yeah, that's... Yeah, the only thing I realise is videos sometimes get watched a year later, and people are thinking, oh, there is no problem with that. No, but this is right early on. But, yeah, we're only a week in, so... Yeah, oh, the clock's not on either. That's odd. Oh, unless I didn't tick them this time. I could have sworn I had. Oh, well. It is what it is. Yeah, we've got the clock mod and all sorts of things going on. So, shoot. Unless that is it, that it's not on... And I have forgotten to tick a couple of mods, in which case it makes perfect sense why I also didn't get the cash. I've got... I've always thought that was a good mod, and again, it's one of those mods that it was so much there that I'd totally forgotten I'd got it, and that was the mod that, it's a bit like Seasons of Old in FS19. You were allowed to take things back, like in the first hour, and you'd get full price for it. Although as soon as your hour's over, if you'd made a mistake with equipment or something like that, that was it. You lost a lot of cash with doing that. So yes, it's a bit like that. If you sell it in the first month, because let's be honest, sometimes you're not really, a bit like us, I want that silo, but unfortunately the game is like going, no, you can't have it, you can't level, I can't level, you know, we need to, yeah, we'll take over in a minute. Being as we're now going to have to compromise somehow, even if it means taking a little bit of our fields. It's on this edge. It's just, we could sort of like, yeah, let's get out, so we can't do it on the fly. Yeah. Can we, once it's sort of central, which this is central over here, well, typically I've got lots of equipment right in the way, literally right in the way. Anywhere along this headland here, even if it means we take, I suppose we could go the other way. It's done the horrible thing though. Well, I suppose it would, that's true really. It would, wouldn't it? Yeah, so we can roughly see how big it is. So if we shift the vegetable planter, grab that beautiful fence that now steers like a, I don't know what you'd like to say. Yeah, it's really quite awful. It is, all of them are, yeah, it's like you're a drunken... Don't get me wrong, all of us, our brains are amazing. After a couple of sessions you adjust to it, but it isn't right. I know that. It was right before, and now it's wrong. So you're going to have to adjust to a horrible sort of thing. And then... I wonder if it was because it was close to rocks or something, but it let us place it, so... yeah, I've got to be honest, the level tool is horrible anyway, the new one. It really is vile. It does it afterwards. You can be pressing a button and nothing happens, and as you move, all of a sudden, where you were, then actually works. So it's very, very strange. So we want to not have. No, it's under not sheds, silos, where you'd expect it to be. And if we stick you. Aha. Let's go as close to the. We really want it the other way though, so it's accessible, you know, off the field edge, like that away. Really. Even though it's a bit of a pain. See, that's doable. It's happy with that. It's sort of happy with that. What am I over a little bit straw? Perhaps? It is always particular about that. Let's try it. Do realise I'm going to lose some cash. We're quite... Oh my life. Let's just say that the tools require a little bit of work at the minute. They're a little bit awful, really. Yeah, that's the trouble when you like looking at the front, when you're looking at the back. Now then, this is true. Will this actually work? Can we... will it let us suck that away? Will it like let us smooth is probably our best friend. Soften, sorry, yes. It's very powerful. Very, very powerful. In a silly, powerful way, really. Now then, we need to now level with the... which it didn't like before. Yeah, that's it. It's ridiculous. There's no leveling going on here. Has that done something weird to that side? Yeah, if you like... it just is not working. It's not even attempting to do anything. It's like your soften tools is now your level. So, right. In that case, we're going to have to... yeah, I've got to be honest, Giants, this is rubbish. Right, so we're going to give ourselves 15,000 again. We can probably just about manage to do that if we do it again. Probably. So then we'll be probably something like... so silo, we might have to do it the other way. Because it's, yeah, hiding that under the ground. So we might have to, like... it being... oh, my life. Yeah, yeah, we need to like try. Really, we could use the plate as the guide. Or we could do it the other way. So this is like a mistake. No. Oh, it's me. I've done it again, haven't I? I'm too close to the edge. My old FS25 trick. I thought, well, this could do everything. I love the multi-fruits, and I very rarely go anything but from multi-fruits. So let's stick that down. It's happy with it up to that point. Let's have a see where we... you see, it is alright now with us doing it. Let's see, like, what? Oh, it could be a bit of straw. It's very particular about straw. Let's try and angle it a little, because it looks like we're a little bit too close to the road. Doesn't like that. Huh? Now then, I'm quite sure we're a long way away from anything. So let's just... yeah, we're on our land at the minute, and now it's on about an object. Is it too close to that bit of... if we do B mode, we know what's going to happen. Nothing's working at the minute. So it's got to be done in normal mode or else it won't work. That's what it does, it's the angle. But yeah, we're just touching. That is about as good as it goes. It is. Let's have a look at the front, because I've no doubt it's done a horrible mess. Because it really is quite rubbish at present. Sorry, gents, but it is pathetic. When I come from FS22 to the beautiful tools that we had, and now I can't even level at all. It's fairly rubbish. I'm sure it was better than this before. Mind you, I don't think I tried much leveling. No, it was awful. It was. So soften is about the only tool that is actually going to help. And that's going to actually suck that from underneath the grate. So I daren't even do it for the where the grate is, because it's not going to work. It's going to just make it even silly. But this is not working at all either. Yeah, I'm pressing it. You can see the thing bumping at the top. Nothing is happening. Right, level. Try and level, but it's, again, see if it does suck under. No! Wow, wow, rubbish is that? Right, okay, so we've now got to have... I suppose it could be worse. It's not really. No builder. Ever. Well, except for, I was to say Bob the Builder, no, but Bob the Builder definitely wouldn't put up with that. That is well beyond Bob's, yeah, like. Okay, well, it is what it is. We've unfortunately got to put up with a mess because our tools are not working correctly. Right, okay then. Well, excitement's over. Let's get cracking. Yeah, I'm going to say my words. Let's get this field done. Yeah, I'm going to see you guys and girls on the other side. Sure. Or, do you know, nothing worse than your tools not working. Right, that is that pretty much done. We'll just get this little bit of straw off. Yeah, so yeah, it's a bit naff, but it is possible. I haven't got my mods, which one of those is that you can terraform wherever you like. It might be sort of getting confused, or I don't think so, because I had all of those on the session where I had to like roll it back. So I'm sure I actually did the tick the boxes, but I might not have done. Yeah, I'll benefit of the doubt. I like the way that that's now real, as in it used to always. Actually, no, I think it was always a bit real like that. If you did it in an area, it would like properly feel like it would. The physics were fairly. It did. You can't ever really forget that it's a game. It really is, and obviously we all. But the Giants are doing so very well. I know there's things that are wrong right now. We know that, but it's to be expected. They've already done a massive update and even thrown some more content and all that type of stuff. You can't forget that really. Right, we're going to leave this, but we're going to go over here and then we're going to like send it back. Right. Yeah, let's not be on the realms of possibility. Let's just finish that tiny bit of straw. And whilst we're in that, yeah, that's something I'm not a massive fan of, and that's this reset malarkey where you're in your that's an accident waiting to happen. Because as much as I know Giants would say, oh yeah, but you've got to like click on yes you have, but like when you're in a rush or in the middle of a like session and it's so easy to do. It is. Let's just grab this, and then as far as I'm concerned, we've had a fairly decent session and we've not made any terrible mistakes. Yeah, we did have a baler as well, so I think we've missed that somehow. I don't know how that's happened. Again, if it's totally random, then to be honest, which I think I did prove that already that it is, but I'm not sure whether it rolls the dice, so to speak, in advance. In other words, it does a year's, like, yeah, it's not very good at picking up the odd bit of straw sometimes. Or, yeah, the animations are slow, but again, these are all things I'm sure will be fixed. I really did miss it. Yeah, it's, we've got it this time. That's all that matters. So, yeah, it's a shame about this, but it's, yeah, it'll get fixed. It will. I know. I have every faith in Giants that this is not good enough for them when you think how much they try to, yeah, it's still doing well, it destroys the grass, but it does. It's part of the, when you put a mod down, it levels to a degree, and also like removes things, yeah, which is why it does that, and always and has for a long time. I would say it always has. So that's where we're going to leave it. How much straw and everything did we have? We will grab the, so it's got 106 tons of straw, and how much oats did we get in the lorry, which we will actually, yes, we're not quite finishing yet. Let's do our job. So 16.5 tons, 16,528 litres. I'm trying to say it like that all the time because it's not, I suppose it is metric tons, really. I suppose, yeah, I'm beating myself up about it, and really that's still correct. We're going to probably have to claim a bit of the field. I always find that if you're doing off on-field edges with silos that yeah, especially when it's the wrong way around, that's why I wanted it the other way. But sometimes you've got to compromise. Yeah, we saw what happens. It wouldn't let us level because perhaps the road or whatever. I am still owed 15,000 actually. This is true. That's why our money is so low. Yeah, so we ought to do that whilst it's on camera and whilst we all remember that is the case. I do like the fact that we can actually do this now. 50,000. Fantastic. Let's stick this in the little grain mill. I do love these. Again, it's Giants are sort of showing those who are into modding that, well, We know it would be in a steel building. They're showing this. It's a game, and obviously the game is better if you know that, like this open. Ooh, bit of a temperamental trigger again. It's on all sorts of levels, isn't it? Oh, fantastic! To all 16 tons. Let's make sure we've switched it on, because I would imagine we haven't, being as we weren't actually. Oat flour as needs activating, and the wheat flour now needs deactivating because we haven't got any in. Yeah, smashing. Yeah, brilliant. And that is where we're going to leave it. So 16,528 litres. This is very close. We've checked this morning and it said it's happy. Yeah, so we're good to go. We shouldn't have any horrible blighty spots on that. Sales, we did look, didn't we? Ooh. Is that not typical? We've now got, though, we have got... Yeah, this is what I was trying to say. I thought that's what I bought, the Jerry Hop, but actually we bought the... It does do some flowers, though, so we're going to keep it. The weird thing is, it is actually quite light. Yeah, as in, like, most corn headers are really heavy, as in, like, they require a lot of oomph. Well, that, I got that working. I hope that this, yeah, that we had in the harvester category. Now, I going on past experience of horsepower and what that one's not in the range to cope with a 30-meter corn header. But also in the past, neither would that, nor would they. But that fence managed it as if it was just okay, absolutely fine. So that's the one we got in the sales last time. Obviously, it's a casualty of the fact that I've had to roll it back. So, so this is the one. Why is this different then? What's wrong? Why have I got two? Why have I got it twice? Oh, because one's the Massey Ferguson, and one's the fence. Right, my bad. Yeah, that's the ideal. Right, so they're all at... Why are you paying more for the ideal? Oh, I see. This is what I was moaning about. You see, that's better. That version is... You've got an extra lot of storage, which is well worth it. You know, I would have expected... Something about 450 horsepower should be able to do that header. So either the header's a bit special and it's got lighter requirements than normal, or at the minute the horsepower requirements aren't quite right. It could be either. So I might find that if we like lease the fence next time, right, let's send that back on camera. Yeah, so we want the Massey Ferguson return. Yes. I would, yeah, a complete turnaround in one sort of... yeah, next session we'll also get the cultivate going on that field as well. We don't want any faffing around. Because the other thing I did that was a schoolboy error is we need to like do canola in a big way to get... It's the oil business. If it's as many oils as we can possibly work with is what we really need to do. So we need to be like planting that, and that is, I believe, is next month. So they're prepping that is really important. Canola, I can't see if you're looking, it's got to be at sea. Yeah, it is, it's in August. So yeah, we can sort of get that ready. The oats, I think they will last us well over a year, the 16 odd tons, because this is a bit of a... Although actually the grain mill isn't too bad. Yeah, it's storage as well. If you look at the storage, this is not... I haven't touched it. That is really that good. So yeah, amazing. But that's where I'm going to leave it. All that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.